Being a commercial producer starts at the very beginning. You go to readings, you find a property that you're really interested in, you find the actors that could be in that property that you know that you could hire to do that. You foster the project along, you raise money for that project so that you have the opportunity of putting it in front of other people, like investors, to raise the money to actually produce what would be the production. Then you have to hire possibly creatives, sound designers, actors, directors. The best theater producers that I know are the ones that are kind of involved in everything but surround themselves with really good people in all of these departments and oversee everything. It's not an easy job. I mean, sometimes you can work on a project for up to 5 years before it's ever done. You're putting your own money, your own time, your own resources, and your own staff on something before it ever gets done. And a lot of people get very discouraged. They drop properties, and the properties sit for years without ever having been done. You have to love something. You know, you really have to be passionate, and you really have to love something. If you don't love it, if you don't live it, you don't breathe it, you don't smell it, you don't eat it, it's not going to get done. I had a beautiful show on Broadway. Critically, it was not a success, but every theater patron that went to see the show loved the show. So I held steadfast with it, and we'll take the show out on tour, and it will recoup someday, and the investors will get all of their money back. They got a little bit of their money back, but that was Bonnie and Clyde on Broadway. Bonnie and Clyde is a very dangerous show. It's lush and it's rich, and I think seeing something like that on Broadway was a bit different for people. The most disappointing thing about seeing the theater reviews, while our actors pretty much came away unscathed by the reviews, Frank Wildhorn's music in Bonnie and Clyde did not.
The moon looks just right. I'm sure the crowd will...
Yes, it was difficult, especially difficult for the people that were investing in the show. I'm one of the producers on the album. I raised the album money very quickly. It came from our investors, obviously. And I'm very proud of the album. It's beautiful. If you listen to it, I play it all the time in my car, and I absolutely love it.
Living legends, that's what we will be, and that's okay with me.
All the people that invested in Bonnie and Clyde took another chance on me and us to produce another show, Nice Work If You Can Get It, with Matthew Broderick and Kelly O'Hara. And they are making their money back.
Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try.
It's so exciting for me to sit in the audience and watch Nice Work If You Can Get It. And I sit there and I just watch people and they're so happy. And I know they've traveled for an hour or two to get there, and it's, you know, you get into this theater and you get into the seat, and then all of a sudden this awash comes over the audience, and you see all their shoulders drop, and everybody starts laughing, and you see the dancing and the singing. You have to have that passion. You do. And you can't be in this business without it. And if you're in this business for just making money, I don't think you'll get far.
Alright, elders, that was very good indeed. Now make way for the host of the tones. This host will change your life.
Going to the Tony Awards to begin with is it's an out-of-body experience. It was probably a thrilling night only for the fact that it ended with winning a Tony Award, and it doesn't happen that often. And I was nervous, excited, tired, hungry. I had all these things going on, and I told the people sitting next to me, I said, I just want you to know there's the slightest chance that I actually may win one of these, and if I do, I'm going to be jumping over you to get to the stage, because you literally have less than 30 seconds to get to the stage. And let me tell you, as soon as I won that award, they were gone. They were out of my way, and I ran. I don't think there's anything like it. You know, when you get the opportunity to be interviewed and you get the notoriety for something that you've believed in. And I have to say, especially for Clyde Bowen Park, for all the Brits that are watching this as well, Clybourne Park was a wonderful show. It won a lot of awards here as well. I was representing all the people that invest in me. I was investing in all the hard work, and all the readings, and all the money, and all the time, and all the budgets, and looking at numbers, and making sure that it would work and it would click. I think a lot of people were really pulling for me. So, you know, you've got all that on your back and your shoulders, and you're running up to the stage and you're standing there, and if you remember seeing me, my eyes were just darting back and forth, and I was just wide-eyed. And it's an out-of-body experience. It's one of the few I've had, and I hope I get to experience it again. I think that I will. I definitely think that I will. I have the conviction, I have the passion, and I have the fortitude.